Hello. How do you build your food supply on a budget? We have a budget. We set a budget of $300 a month for our family of 5, and that includes 3 kids and 2 adults. So, and with that budget, we like to build our food supply to have enough stock on hand without running to the grocery store each time we need to cook something. So how do you do that when you are on a low budget? We have items that we purchase for this month of August, for October, and today is October 15, 2022. But before we make the purchases, and that's the purchases for the month, I will say that when you like to build your food supplies on a budget, or when you want to set a low grocery budget for your household, you might first track your expenses to see how much you spend on groceries. That way you can set a reasonable budget. So if you find yourself go over that budget often and often, chances are you were not realistic with the budget you set. You might need to revise it and increase it as necessary for your household. For us, we originally set 375 and used that for a few years, and then I decreased it to $300 because I was tracking the expenses on a spreadsheet, and I know that in average we spend $300 a month, and I lowered it to $300. And I know that it is kind of tight, especially during this moment when price is going up at the grocery store. But we are still able to spend $300 on our groceries. So how our $300 is what is the different allocation within that $300? We like to sell $150 for food staples or food and non-food supplies, and $60 for fruits, and $90 for meat. And we like to take cash out when you are trying to track your expenses. Groceries or grocery expenses is a variable expense, but you can make it fixed by setting a budget for it and take cash out of your checking account. By having cash on hand, if you don't like to track your grocery purchases, by having cash on hand, you make your purchases. When you are out of that money, you know that you are done spending on groceries for the month. So you have to be strategic about it. So I like to have envelopes. We'll take that 300 out, and then we will break it down between food, meat, and fruits. So if I do not spend all my fruit money for that month, the following month we'll take $300 out again, and I will just keep that $60 that we took out the previous month for fruits. I'll just keep it on the side, and then I have another $60 for the following month to use. So I like to save for each one of those subcategories within groceries. So if a month we have fruit on sale, which happens times to times depending on the season. In summer you might have grape on sale or strawberry on sale. If you do not grow them, then you can purchase a lot during that time. So we like to purchase fruit because fruit goes on sale. We like to purchase them on sale. So and one thing I like to point out as well is, if you are working with low budget or you want to set a low budget for your groceries, the only way it will work for you is if you purchase some items on sale. So if things that you use in your cooking or in your house, some of them can go on sale, it is a good idea to purchase them when they are on sale, unless you really need to use that item and you don't have it on hand. and things that allows you to have enough change left to spend on items that do not go on sale but you use in your house. So that's how you can manage that low budget for your groceries. And when you do not spend all of your money, then you just put it on the side, and then you start the next month with that same budget again. And that money that you are putting on the side, you are saving, when things goes on sale, then you use it to purchase things on sale to stock up. That's how we do it. So when every week some grocery store will post ad. They used to deliver, now some of them don't do it. So but when you go on their website, they will show what is on sale for the week, and they have a week for that sale, and then that will change. So when fruit is on sale, we purchase a lot of fruit to stock up. So September, when I was recording our groceries, we didn't have fruit on hand. But so my husband went to the store, and I'm not sure if apple was on sale. I would think so. Jason,
Yeah.
did you buy the apple on sale?
Yeah.
Okay, so apple went on sale that week, and
Honey Crisp, they were 99 cents a pound.
he purchased Honey Crisp for 99 cents a pound in September. I think at the end of September. So he purchased a big box of that, and we fill up the crisper. So pretty much we stock up. Do you remember how much we spent on the apples? We didn't spend all the $60. I think
$40 because they're 40-pound boxes.
Okay, so 40
But they're
pound.
normally $2.99 a pound, so.
Okay, so $2.99 a pound, and he purchased that on sale for 99 cents a pound, and he spent about $40 on that for the box that he purchased, 40-pound box. So we stock up on it, and the kids has been eating that as snack. I've been using it in salad because I like to make salad during the growing season. Like when the garden is in season, I like to make vegetable salad or green salad with fruit. So I like to add those apple in it. So we have apples on sale, but then when there is another fruit on sale, we might buy a lot of those, like grape. We might buy a lot of grapes and have it in the fridge, and then we might, switch it up a little bit, but eat more of the grape than the apple, because we know that grape won't last long. It will go bad quickly. So we'll do that. So that's how we purchase fruit. We like to purchase fruit when it's on sale. So when fruit is not on sale, and we are out of fruit, then we might buy banana and have banana. Banana goes on sale, but when we don't have fruit at all in the house, then we can buy banana because it's not expensive. That way the kids can have some fruit. And at the same time, having a specific set budget for fruit allows us to know that we are buying enough fruit for the kids to eat, to have a balanced diet. The same thing goes to meat. Meat, we have $90 budget, and I have an envelope for that. And it's not anything special, it's just a regular envelope. So when meat goes on sale, we buy it to stock up, because meat that we use, it goes on sale. So chicken, pork, beef, and you have different type of car. For the pork, you have pork roast, you have pork steak, you have pork chops, and then the beef, you have ground beef. So I like, because those goes on sale, when it goes on sale, I like to stock up. So I don't like to use meat money for anything else. So a lot of time we do not buy meat during the month, and that money will just keep growing month after month. So when there is something on sale, then we will stock up. But then there are things like egg. Egg can go on sale and may not go on sale, depending on when you are trying to purchase egg. So we are buying egg now, and it is not on sale, but we are buying it, but we are intentional, knowing that we need to have money on hand. If something goes on sale, we will purchase it. But as for the $150 we set aside for the remaining of grocery categories, a lot of things that I buy with that money, they don't go on sale, because I purchased the generic brand and they don't go on sale. So for me to be able to manage all of that within $300, I have to have a grocery list. So I have a grocery list, and I believe I have shown it in the previous video. So I have a grocery list of things that I might purchase, but the reality is I cannot purchase all of that within $300. But I have the list to know things that we use. And when you are trying to build your food supply on a budget, you don't need to clutter your house. If you don't have a big pantry space, it is good not to purchase multiple brand of one item, like multiple brand of ketchup, for instance, or multiple flavor of dressing, for instance. In fact, we do not even buy dressing. With kefir, I can make dressing for our salad. So there are things that if you can make it yourself, you just purchase the raw ingredient to have on shelf, and then when it's time to make those, you make them. So I like to buy ketchup because the kids and my husband like to use it for fries. So, but that is our list, and I added other things as I remember them. So now I'm going to put the list on the side. But for this month of October, the way I create my grocery list for the month is when I'm using something during the month and I feel like I'm low in that, or I need to buy, or I want to buy, I will keep that in mind. But if I think I will forget, I will just grab a paper and write it on it and put it in the pen, put it where I will find it. That way I'll just add a list to it. So I know that I will, this month we have birthday in it, so birthday will be cooking will be included in the budget as well. So when I made the list, I don't think I'm using the right list here. And this list that I'm showing you was, I don't know when I made this, but it could have been the September list. But that was an example of a list, and I was pretty much targeting 140. I don't like to spend the whole amount when I go. I'm not the one doing the shopping, my husband does it, but I don't like to spend, because we make a big purchase when we take money out for groceries, and my husband is due to do grocery shopping. We like to make purchases for the month, but then every week if we run out of something, we'll purchase it, or if something is on sale that we use, we will purchase it. So for that reason, I don't like to have a list that will use all the money, unless every single thing is important to purchase. So I have this list for September, and my husband used that to make the purchases. Sometimes when he didn't take enough money, or I didn't give him enough money for the groceries, he has to look to see what he needs to take out of the list to stay within the budget. So for this October, I gave him this list, and today is October 15. So we are purchasing for the month of October, but we didn't really take money out of the checking account for groceries until this week. So, and he's going to do the shopping, and I wrote things down. So the way I did it, I tried to estimate how much those things are going to cost. That way I will tell him how much to take along. And I didn't want to spend everything unless I have to, but I want to make sure I'm prioritizing things that I need to purchase. So we didn't purchase everything that we purchased last month this month. So I put here $20 for snack. For 2 months I've been trying to see if $20 would be enough to purchase snack for the kids. When they are going to school, they have one snack at school. So I've been trying to say, okay, so can $20 a month will be enough to purchase snacks? That is now fruits. And I will say after trying it 2 months on a roll, $20 is enough to purchase those dry snacks that will be on the shelf. So I put $20 for snack, and I put $20 for milk and bread. We like to purchase bread on sale and put it in the freezer. Yes, I bake bread using sourdough culture to make sourdough bread, and I do that almost every Sunday evening for salad. And so, but we like to have bread in the freezer so we can use it for sandwiches or to go with pasta, for instance, or even, yeah, so that's that. And I have $20 for cake because we have a birthday this month, so I'm trying to allocate that $150 for those groceries. So I put those there, and then I put red cabbage. So I purchased red cabbage because I have something in mind. A lot of time I like to buy those vegetables that I'm not growing in the garden so that I can chop it, clean it, chop it, and put it in bags, put it in the freezer. That way in winter I have green to cook with. And when you shred cabbage, you can make stir fries with it. But I put it here because on Monday, if I clean it up, chop it up, put some in the fridge, Monday when I'm back from work, I can make salad with that, and I will have sandwich as well to go along with it. Sandwich will be the meal, but I can serve some salad on the side to go with it. And the remaining of the salad, the kids can take it to school as lunch on Tuesday. So for that salad, I could boil egg, chop it up and have it. That way I can mix it with the salad and have it for the kids to use as lunch on Tuesday at school. So that was the plan. So sometimes you have to plan ahead to use a strategy behind things that you are purchasing. That was the calculation that I was making days before, because I was thinking about those things Friday, yesterday, today is Saturday, October 15, thinking about Monday and Tuesday next week. And for that reason, when I put that red cabbage and I'm thinking about having a sandwich, and I thought about sandwich because we purchased pork rolls during the week or a week prior, they're on sale, and then I bake one during the week. So the remaining one I slice it, and I thought I could keep it to make sandwich Monday evening for dinner. So for that reason, I put a French steak roll so that we can purchase it to go with that. And at the same time, when yesterday I baked pizza, I make the pizza sauce a big batch. That way I can use some to mix with the remaining of the pork roast that I shredded to make that sandwich that will go in there in that roll. And then we can have the cabbage salad to go on the side with it. So I was making those plans Friday because of the leftover meat that I have, and I thought I could use that to make dinner on Monday evening when I won't have a lot of time to stay in the kitchen. A quick dinner. Thinking about that, I was making those plans. So I put those things in the list, and then I add the regular things that we buy that won't go on sale. So that's a cheese, peanut oil, chili pepper, popcorn. The kids have been popping popcorn for them to use as a lunch one day a week at school. So they'll have like a gallon of bag full of popcorn. So I put it there so that we have a flour, because we bake sourdough bread, sheet pancake, chocolate cheese pancake. We use flour, so I like to have flour on hand. So tomato puree, I'll use that to make pizza sauce, pasta sauce, and then sauce to go with rice or sandwich. So pretty much every month I like to purchase flour and tomato to make sure I have enough on hand, because I can do a lot with those two, making my own sauces. And then I put fries here because sometimes we fry, so having frozen fries in the freezer with a birthday, I could fry that day. And for that birthday I put fish here, and that's tilapia. I put 2 bags in case one bag does not have enough for 5 people. And but then that is the meat category. So I put hot dog because kids like the hot dog, and sometimes I can just slice it, add it to the meat that I'm going to put on pizza, so that'll be part of the pizza topping. And then we can add it to rice and all those things. So and then egg is not on sale, but I like to have egg on hand because we can use it for other cooking. So that was the list, and you'll notice that for compared to last month, I purchased things here that I didn't purchase here. But then I was going through that in my mind, thinking if those things will fit within $150. So having $60 here, $80 there, I have I thought maybe tomato puree and flour would be another $20. So that would be 100 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be $100, and I have $50 more to work with. So the cheese and the peanut alone will be more than $20. So another $20, and then I have $30 to work with. So I thought maybe the cheese, the cabbage, the popcorn will be maybe another $20. The bread will come out of this $20 here, and the popcorn I put it here, but technically it will come out of either this category or it'll come out of the $20 I put here for snack. So that's how I organize it to make sure maybe I'll have $10 left. So when my husband went to the grocery store, things were higher than I estimated. So he didn't purchase everything. The fries, they were out of it. The Walmart brand, they were out of it. And after he purchased everything else, he didn't purchase the cake. So he has the $20 for the cake, and he has $16 left. No, he has $14 left that he will purchase some fries with, and he has $20 set aside that he will spend on the cake. From the meat and from the milk and the bread, he purchased milk, but he has some change left, like $10 left from that. So that's the money for the month for milk. So, and that's how he did the purchases. So he took $90 for the meat, and usually we don't purchase meat unless it's on sale, but he took $90 because of things that we have here and because of some meat were on sale. So he anticipated he's going to purchase ground beef for probably $30 worth, pork chops for another $20 worth. That would be $50, and the remaining $40 he will spend on those items here. So now it turns out that he has $16 left after he purchased those items that are listed, and he purchased 1 ground beef. So now let's take a look at what we purchased. And he did purchase snacks for the kids. And there is a lot of things that we used to purchase that went quite, the price went up now. And I'm sure many families have been experiencing the same thing, where how much you used to spend on your groceries, you have to spend more. So if you cannot afford to increase your grocery budget, you have to really try to be you have to, you have to think about how you can go about it. So those are the snacks that we are purchasing for the kids, and every day I will just put 3 bags out, and then I'll put the snack that I want to serve them in it. They take lunch to school, they take snacks to school. They do not purchase food at school. So I think that does save money as well. When my husband and I did the calculation some years ago, I think we do save at least $500 a year for not purchasing food at school, and that was just with 2 kids. Now all 3 goes to school. So, and what do I serve them for lunch? They take a hot meal or cold meal to school, and it's just the leftover from our dinner. So when I'm cooking dinner, I will cook a big batch of it with the intention that the next day it will be our lunch. So when I'm serving, I will either serve the kid, or I will right away pull some aside for the next day, and then I will serve the rest for dinner. So it's not really a leftover, it's intentionally planned like that for the dinner to be the lunch for the next day. So that's what I will eat for lunch, and that's what they will eat for lunch at school. And then in the evening I'll cook dinner again. So if we have like a cold dinner, like salad for instance, then the next day they will take salad to school for lunch. So that will be a cold meal at that time. So we have unsalted saltine for snack. We have the graham crackers and these vanilla wafers. And the one we purchased prior month, we still have them. You have not run out of those yet. We purchased animal crackers. And the 2 bags for the popcorn, and those I will just put them away. When I open the bag, I like to put in one of those precious containers, and that's one thing as well. When you use those containers, you can just repurpose them, recycle them. It saves money to do that, and then you are keeping them out of the landfill at the same time. So, and that is bean that I put in that one, and popcorn could go in one. A lot of times macaroni pasta will go in one of those as well. So those are the snacks, and I asked him to get, they have not eaten it before, so I like to see that's something they're interested in. So it's like $5. I think it's on sale. It's like $5. They have cheese ball for $7 or $8, and this one is around $5. Manage your price or something like that. So, and we got that, and that's how he spent the $20 for the snacks. So flowers, we have our flowers, 5 pounds, and now they are like $2 something. When they used to be $1.22, now they are $2, close to $3 now. And he got 5 of those. So that's 3, but I think I have 2 more there, and he put a meat on it. He shouldn't have. So 2, 4, 5. That's that. We got the chili. I will say that's the only spice that I purchased. Let me make sure this is not too okay. So we have that, and this is the cheese that will go in the freezer. I like to shred it, have it in the freezer, and then we use it for pizza. 2 pounds, and I'm not sure how much it costs, but I will find it. $6.37. So the chili pepper don't know if I'll be able to see it here. Oh, the chili pepper is $6.37 and the mozzarella cheese is $7.48. So this used to be $5 something, now it's $6.37 and this is $7. It went up as well. I don't think it used to be that high, and that's the cheese that I like to buy because it does not have a lot of ingredient in it. So that is the flowers. We have the tomatoes that I put 10. I'm not sure he was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, he got 10, and that's the only tomato that I purchased. It used to be just tomato. Now they have citric acid in it. I'm not sure why. And I recall well that it only had one ingredient in it before. So, and the price went up. It used to be less than $1. Now it's $1.36. So now we went through our general groceries. The bread, the steak roll bread, I don't know the price is somewhere, is $4 This used to be $3 something when it's not on sale. And when it's on sale, we buy it for maybe $1.68 or $2 something. It used to be $3 something when it's not on sale. Now it's $4.68. And I like to purchase it for sandwiches. So when it's on sale, we like to buy and just put it in the freezer. And when you want to make sandwich, I'll just put it in the cast iron and put it in the oven for 350 for 10 minutes, and it just come perfectly done. And I will just slice it and put the whatever is going to go inside. But because I have that sandwich on hand in mind, and I'm not sure my husband will find it on sale, I asked him to purchase it, and I assume he didn't find it on sale. That's why he paid full price for it. So for those things, for those items you can find on sale, if you are not spending your full grocery budget every month, when they goes on sale, you'll be able to stock up. When you want to purchase things on sale to stock up, you don't need to go over your budget that month by taking more out or by spending more than your budget. If you save your grocery budget during the prior month, you can use that month for those sales. Yes, you spend more, but in reality you didn't spend more than your allocated budget, because that's money you allocated for groceries and you just didn't spend it all the prior month, and now you are spending it to stock up. But if you usually take $300 a month and something goes on sale, and that month you spend $500 total for groceries, but that $200 extra didn't come from grocery saving from prior month. It came from your paycheck, your checking account. Those months that you purchase things on sale will go over your budget. So to purchase things on sale without going over your grocery budget, you need to try not to spend all your grocery budget every month, to save a little bit, so that when things goes on sale, you'll be able to stock up using that money. We purchased the peanut oil, and that's what I use for cooking and frying. And it is, oh, I didn't think it would be this less. It's $14.74. It used to cost over $20, I think. So it's $14.74, unless I don't remember how much it used to cost. At some point it was high. So that is a surprise that is that low, $14.74. And the flour is $2.24. It used to be less than, it used to be $1 before. So now it's $2.24, and this is $14.74. We purchased the cabbage as well. And the cabbage is $3.43. It is $3.06 a pound. Am I reading it right? No. I think it is $1.12 a pound. And this is 3.06 pounds. So it costs $3.43. So I'm just going to put it here because I will going to slice it and put it in the fridge for the one we use for salad, and put the rest in a freezer bag and put in the freezer for stir frying months later. So now we went through those groceries. Let's take, so I have the milk. The milk will go in the freezer. No, it will go in the fridge. He bought 2. And when the milk is about to expire, I will use it to make kefir. I'm not let me see if I have the milk. The steak roll, yeah, we saw that one on the bag. Those are the snacks receipts. And by taking cash out, if you don't have time, you don't need to record your receipt. I used to record my receipt when I wanted to know exactly how much we are spending in each category, but now I do not record. I don't have time to record them. I just know that I just take a look at the money I have on hand to know if we need to buy something or cannot afford it. So I have not talked about the meat yet. That's what that receipt is about. So I'm not seeing the milk. Okay, I think the milk is $2.87. So he got 2, and I'm just going to put it back. Now we are going to talk about meat. The fish that I ask is tilapia. Just seems like I zoom a little bit. Okay, so is whole tilapia, and I will bread it and fry it and put it in the oven to continue cooking all the way through while I make the fries, the French fries. So it's $3 a bag. $13.23 each bag. So sustainably sourced, clean and scaled. So we got 2 bags. That way each person will have 1. And I'm just going to put it back in the bag. That way it will go in the freezer with the bag. And when I'm about to use it, the day before I will just take it out and put it in the fridge. If I have set in the fridge, I will put it in the freezer, or just the night before I could put it in the sink as well. So in the morning I will start working on it. So we did buy the hot dog. And the hot dog is $4.98. 2.5. Is it 2.5? Yes, 2.5. So, and that was the price, $4.98. And that will go in the fridge. Sometimes when I have one that I know I'm not going to use, I could just put in the freezer and later I'll put in the fridge when I know that I'll use it that week. So it'll go in the fridge in case I will use it this week or coming week. So that is the meat. And the next is the ground beef. So it's $2.99 a pound. It's on sale. It's $2.99 a pound, and that's 10 pounds for $30.24. So usually when we purchase it, I will put it in the freezer. Don't know if you'll be able to see the reading on it. I'll put it in the freezer, and then when I'm about to use it, the night before, I'll put it in the sink, and the morning I'll be able to cut it and have it break down. But what I will do, maybe I will cook it now, and I will let it cool, and I'll put it in jars and put them in the freezer. That way it's ready. When I'm about to use it, I will use it. That's one way too. But if I don't have any plan for it soon, which technically I may not, is October. So November, December, we have plenty of holidays there. What I could do is I will just put it like this in the freezer. That way, when there is a holiday coming that I wanted to make something that will require this, which will be egg roll. I make egg roll from scratch, making the wrap and then making the filling, and I use a lot of meat for that. So I think I will use it. So for that reason, I think I will just put it in the freezer now. So first I'm going to wash my hand, put those things, and then together we can put them away if you want to see me putting the groceries away. And before I forget, we have egg here. And that's 18 pack. So 18 pack, we have 4. We purchased 4. Four of them. And one like this is $5.98. So $5.98. The other one is $5.98 as well. So that's how he spent the meat money and has about $16 left. He didn't buy the pork chops because that's October month, and October a lot of pork meat goes on sale. So he's putting that $15 back in the meat envelope in case there is a meat on sale. We can stock up this month. Just have the money there. And he has the $14 left from the groceries that he will try to purchase fries, that we can have fries for the celebration. And he has the $20 set aside that he will spend. I think he placed the order for the cake, so he's going to spend that on it. So that's how we spent the $300 this month, and we pretty much spent all of that. We didn't buy any fruit, so we have that $60 for the fruits left that we didn't even take anything out. It's in the envelope. He stayed home and he went to the grocery without it. So he went to the grocery with the meat money, $90, and came back with $16. He took $150 for the food groceries. I'm not even sure I gave him $150. I think I kept some of the, I think the way I did the calculation, I left $30 at home, because when I went through the things with him, I estimated that he would purchase everything within $120, and I gave him $120 for the groceries and kept $30 at home. I have to check. I think that's what I did. I didn't think we will spend all that $150, so I gave him $120 to work with and kept $30 in the food envelope. But he took all the meats, $90, and came back with $16. Now he has $20 for cake from the food budget. He has some money left for the milk, because we have $20 for milk and bread, and he has $14 left as well for fries. So that's how we spend that $300. But again, we have $60 set aside for fruit that we have not touched. We spend all the meat, but 16, and for the food we have about $30 left, I believe, that we didn't spend, just in case something goes on sale in the food category. We'll be able to stock up. And that's October again. If we don't buy anything, then that'll be set aside. If next month something goes on sale, then I'll do that. And this month butter went on sale and he purchased butter. So when we go put some stuff, the cheese in the freezer, I'll show you the butter. Because we have money saved from food, when butter went on sale, he was able to purchase it. I think we have $15 left in the food budget, and he used that to purchase a butter when it was on sale. And the meat, he purchased pork roast as well on sale. So let's go put things together, but first let me wash my hand. And before I do that, I think we can put the meat in this bag. And we can start with the milk. We are not going to do everything, but so the milk, the milk that was here before expired a few days ago, and I use that to feed my kefir. And the milk that was on the kefir, I strain it and put it in that jar. And I just put the milk that was about to expire on the kefir and put it back in the fridge. When I'm keeping the kefir in the fridge, it will keep fermenting the milk slowly, but it does ferment. So this is the fermented one. We have porridge with cornmeal, and this is the sauce that I made yesterday for pizza, and that will be used for sandwich on Monday. And I have enough for the week. It can be used on rice as well. And the pork roast that I baked, we use it that night or for dinner. The remaining one I sliced it, and yesterday I make sourdough pizza and I use some for the topping, and the remaining is here. And the pizza, my husband didn't eat his, so I put his in the fridge for him. And he only used flour and sourdough culture to make the crust, and the topping came with the sauce and the meat and cheese. And the cheese, when I have leftover meat, like I have some sauce left yesterday. When I was making that batch of sauce, I just put the remaining in this container, and that's one way to save your leftovers to make soup. So I just add some meat earlier and add that sauce to it as well, and it will just pile up. When it's full, I'll put it in the freezer, in the chest freezer. That way when I'm going to make soup, I have the combination of ready already. I'll transfer it to a pan, simmer it until we are ready to eat it. When I grate the cheese, I'll put it in the freezer so that we can make pizza with it. So we are going to put the milk up. The second one will come as well. And let's put one egg in. I think because I don't think we have space for both egg. I'm making pizza. I don't think I have space for both at all. So I'm going to make scrambled egg with the egg that we have before and keep them in the fridge. So I will use the scrambled egg that I will make. I will use that for topping for pizza that we are going to eat for lunch today. The bottom has 6, this one has 18 in it. And we have the pizza crust there that I'll turn on soon. And I'll just put the second one in here. The apple that we got on sale, the kids has been eating it and I've been cooking with it as well. So we have 2 crispers full of those apples, and we pretty much ate a lot of that one. So now I'm going to touch egg. So I'm going to wash my hand, and we are going to put something in the pantry here before we go put the rest away. We can take this now. So when you have a pantry that is not big, you can work with what you have. So we have this pantry that we use, and I have some items here, but not all of them. So I have some flowers there that I purchased prior month, and I have not run through all of them. The one that I purchased last month, we still have some, and I purchased 5 this month. So that's how I stock up on a budget. I'll just make space and put the flowers here. The snacks that we purchased in September, we have not used all of them. The one we purchased in October, the one we purchased in August, we have now, or maybe September, early September, we have not used all of them. So the one that we purchased late September, for the month of September, we still have those as well. But I have some snacks here, and I don't think I have enough space to put this one here. But I have the snacks here for the kids, and every morning I'll just put in the bag for them and put it next to their lunch box. But that's how those things. It's good when you have a space dedicated for your items. That way it's easy to find things, and when you are out of things, you'll know as well. For instance, we have our don't know, a little bit dark, but we have dental products here that when I'm running low, I will just stock up on those. And yeah, rice is in the basement, but when we are opening one, we'll bring it and put it here. We have bean here as well when the rice is in the basement. And we have sugar, and we have the one we open. We have flour that we open here and the one we didn't open. And when you have space for things, sometimes it helps to find things you are looking for. So I'll bring the flour here later, but now let's go in the put some. We'll take some snack. Angelique, will you help here, please? Take those. When you come back, wash your hands. Take this one as well. I will take the meat. And I don't think I'll be able to take the... Don't step on the egg, okay? Come. So I will take the fish. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. But, okay. I didn't bring the cheese, but when later I bring the cheese, because I'm not going to shred it, I'll put it in the freezer. So we have a freezer. I like to put vegetables, greens, and vegetables in it, and then I have one that will, keep things that we purchase that are, or things that are cooked that we will use food cook. I'll put them in the freezer. And things that we purchase like bread will come here. Do you have the bread? Yes, bring the bread. Thank you. So the bread will go in the freezer here, and those are the butter that my husband purchased on sale. So this one came from the year before, 2021. That was the only one we have left, I believe. And the cheese, I have 2 on hand, and we purchased one more this month that I will add it to it. So what else do you have there? Snacks, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's, and when you are, I like to keep things in bag. That way it's easy for me to just carry to see what is underneath. So what is that? That's the fish, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take the fish, and we are using the basement for business, and I have a lot of product here that I have now. Over time it will get better and the business will be more organized than it is now. But because I do not have a lot of shelf, my pantry is now big. I'm using some sturdy shelves here to support the food that I'm stocking up on. So we have the tomato puree. So the tomato puree will come, and I'll just put it here. And I have a lot of those empty boxes that I have to get rid of. We have the rice that I didn't purchase this month, but I like to a little bit increase the supply for rice. We have beans that I have supply of as well, and my canning, my stockpile. We have toilet paper that I like to stock up on, that some month I'll purchase, some month I won't. And we have enough of salt for the year, I believe. I put just those empty boxes on it, but it's all the way there. And I have found a spot for the snacks. So I put it here so that it's not bring them. It's not dusty. you'll take the bag offset. So we have those that we have not gone through. It'll be good to put the new one after the old one. What else do you have there? I think I have another animal cracker. I think those animal crackers, I'll just have to find a spot for it. You can keep those snacks you have there. This one. So let's go there. I will put that there. So I have a spot for graham cracker. Graham cracker goes on sale, and I like to stock up on it so that I have one there. And then I have a spot for chili pepper. I like to stock up on graham cracker so that I can make cheesecake with it. So we can just put it in this box. Give me what you have here. Oh, okay. So he got 2 of those. Thank you, Angelique. Make sure you wash your hands. So that will be a continuation of the kids snack, and we will continue our work. We have a chest freezer that I like to just put meat in, but sometimes when I'm out of space in those 2 freezers that I have there, I will just put things here as well. That's how this ice cream found its spot here, and that's an ice cream we purchased. I don't think it was on sale, I'm not sure, but I think we purchased one that was not on sale, and then it went on sale. My husband purchased again. I like to have ice cream on hand, that way holiday, birthday, we know that we have ice cream that we can serve as dessert. So we have one here, but we should be able to find another one in the freezer where I put the bread. And I just put the fish here, and I like to just keep my meat in bags, that way they won't bleed on the freezer when they are not frozen yet. And I'll just come and look, and I know if I don't have enough meat on hand, I will know, and then I'll tell my husband to keep an eye on the ad. If the meat is on sale, we can purchase, because we are running low in meat. That's how he purchased. Let me put this down so that I don't shake the camera too much. He purchased the pork roast. It's a little bit dark here, but pork bust, and it was $1.99 a pound, $1.99 a pound, and this cost $13 something. So we got 3 of them. I cooked one that I showed you earlier, and have planned for sandwich to go with the other one. This one is $14, but just some of them are bigger than others. $1.99 is not the best deal we have seen. In the past, we have purchased them for 99 cents a pound, but they are not going that low this year. So when you purchase things on sale, at some point you will know the price you will stock up. So, but this year I have to adjust it. Things that usually I stock up when it's 99 cents a pound, now it doesn't go that low. Therefore, when it's $1.99, I will purchase it. I don't know how much he purchased those, but they were on sale as well, and he stocked up on them. So we got some of them, and we have them here. And there is some other meats, chicken nuggets. Sometimes I will do fries and chicken nuggets, and buying it frozen and make it at home, it might be a little bit cheaper than buying it from a fast food chain. So this one is like $12. We purchased it maybe September, and we have not used it. I have a receipt at the bottom. I should take that out of there. But yeah, you know, it's very important you stock up on your meats. if the meat that you use goes on sale, that's where you can save money, because meat can be expensive. If you have to pay full price for it, you have to increase your budget. But if you are on low budget, you could not increase your budget. Even though prices are increasing at the grocery store, it'll be a good idea to keep an eye on the ad and shop your meat when they are on sale. So, and I don't buy canned meat. I have canned in the past, but I have not done in these past few years, and I don't like, I can meat, but I didn't like it much. Therefore, I know after experiencing different things, I know things that I like to can and things that I don't like to can. When you have canned meat on hand, it can come handy, because 2 years ago, I think, we have a storm that put us out of power for almost a week. Those canned meat was very helpful to cook outside very quickly for our family. So I have my canning supplies here, and again, those shelf units are very sturdy. When you have kids around, it'll be good to use sturdy shelf units for safety purposes. But again, for canning jar, it's even more important to use shelf unit that are sturdy, because they can get heavy. I used to put them in the pantry where they have the flour, and those shelves, there are shelves on the wall that fell. My husband and I decided to put mold, to put them there, but using strong support for it, but we have not come around to do it. So when they fell, we put them here. But we purchased, I don't know, the support that will support them, that what they will sit on. I don't know what I will call it, but it's that things that this one is standing up on. We purchased them, we have it, but we just have not come around to actually work on the shelves. So, and I'm just using the shelf space that I have in that pantry, and I have those sturdy one. That's how I came to purchase those gladiator shelves, to move my canning down, to be on those shelves units. And they have been very sturdy, and I like it because it does not touch the ground. And when I wanted to clean here with a broom, I can go underneath that very quickly. So, and is, that one we had it higher, but this one we had a little bit lower. So yeah, I like to can broth, and I think the last time I canned was 2019. I don't think I can in 2020. So I like to can broth, but we still have some that we have not used yet. So I have 2017 broth, so I'm using those to go through it. We have grape from the garden that I canned 2019, but I like to can broth. I like to can some fruits like applesauce, but I don't really like to can vegetables because they don't take long to cook. But when you want to can it, you'll can it for more than an hour, and I think I just prefer to keep them in the freezer. That's why I have a freezer for greens, and I don't like to can meat. So if my space in the freezer is low, then I'll can the excess meat. But other than that, I prefer to freeze meat, and I prefer to freeze vegetables and can bone broth or vegetable broth. And I have, most of those jars are empty. The one that have something in them are here, so that I can use them up. And when I'm using them up, I'm putting the empty one here. Some of them has water in them, but then we have those boxes here. When potato goes on sale in fall, I like to fill them up so that we have potato on hand for winter use. So that's how we stock up on a budget of $300 for our family of 5, and at the same time building our food supply. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creators of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and ninasoap.com, our blog. Yes, so you don't have to have $300 budget for your household, but you have to see how much you make and how much you are willing to spend on groceries and go from there. And it's not because you are making a lot that you should be spending everything you are making. You need to spend less than you make so that you can save the rest to invest and make that money work for you. And you can, you invest that in your own business. If you have a side business, you can invest that in the stock market, and you can invest that as a down payment for a rental property when you have enough to do that. So yes, you are working hard. You might need to live on less than you make so that you can put your money to work for you, so that when you are sleeping, your money is still working for you. It's now your time you have to trade. Every time you make a dollar. Thank you so much for watching. We thank you all that subscribe to our channel. We thank you for your time, and thank you very much for all your comments. On our channel, we like to share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on your paycheck from your job to provide for your family. Thank you. So I need to go check on those kids to see what is going on. Bye.